5,000 plus spectators, including VIPs, have been here. Edo has felt the rush, if you permit me to use that slogan. And so, all dignitaries seated, the athletes here as well. It's time to kick this all off with the national anthem of Nigeria.
While we remain standing, we have been told that the third stanza of the national anthem shall be our prayer. And so you please repeat after me. O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed. Amen. Please, you may now have your seats. Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented here by the Director General of the National Sports Commission, the Honorable Bukola Lakbade, the President of the National Olympic Committee, ably represented here by the first Vice Chairman, Chief Solomon Oba, and all other presidents of the federations here present, the Chairman, Managing Director, Executive Directors, and Governing Boards, management and staff of our sponsors, the NDDC, all the top government functionaries, the good people of Edo State, the good people of Niger Delta, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today is the closing ceremony of the second Niger Delta Games, sponsored by the NDDC, hosted here in the ancient city of Benin City, the capital of Edo State. Talents have been discovered, future Olympians have been found. Many thanks to Dunamis Icon Limited, owners of the Niger Delta Games franchise, and sponsored by the NDDC. To God be the glory. Good. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me hand over to the Guinness record holder, George Essien, popularly known as Mighty George, the man who has the Guinness record for the longest radio talk show, himself and Akin Afolari, to anchor the race. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pastor. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, athletes, technical officials, coaches, everybody here, people of Edo State, it's time to introduce the athletes for the 4x100 meters women's final. Let's welcome Team Cross River.
Thank you. Cross River has Edem Umor, Alice Efyong, Godwin Angel, and Basi Asukwa. Please put your hands together for them. Let's welcome Team Rivers. Team Cross River in lane 1, Team Rivers in lane 2. Featuring Ayi Sekibo, Helen Nicholas, Destiny James, and Albert Pan Niger. In lane 3, Team Bayelsa. Ezechuku Faith, Siga Perezide, Christopher Eyi Baby Bore, and Allison Gift. And in lane 4, Team Edo. Team Edo, Ofura Jumpool, Tejiri Ugo Praise, Victory Imoiseme Azubadi, and Becky Ebiade. In lane 5, Team Delta. Chinonso Odika, Peter Ejiro, Iyamu Vivian, Faith Chukuma. Lane 6 has Team Ondo. Jesu Lolami Adelanke, Ajayi Fumilayo, Basi Ukiamfon, and Aziz Zainab. Ladies and gentlemen, lane 7, Team Abia. Mesoma Eleke, Divine Sunday, Success Okoro, and Blessing Egbo. And last but not least, in lane 8 is Team Akwaibom. Deborah Egong, Edidion Joseph, Sussex Iang, and Etieno Elanson. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your teams and athletes that will be running for gold, silver, or bronze in a 4x100 meters women's final. Each lap is 100 meters, and 4 of them representing their respective states would attempt to get to the podium. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this race. Over now to the starters and the technical officials. Thank you. Please fix your eyes on the tartan tracks. Thank you.
lane 2, Bayelsa in 3, Edo State in lane 4, Delta in 5, Ondo in 6, Yapia in 7, Akwa Ibom State in lane 8. 4x100-meter relay women final. Who got the gold, the silver, and of course, the bronze? 8 teams running for 3 medals on offer. Delta in the lead, Classifier chasing. And a fair though. Right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the women deserve a round of applause for getting to the race. What a race indeed. 4x100-meter relay women final. You enjoyed that? Watch out for the men almost immediately, very shortly. The men. George, let's go for the men. George, let's go for the men. Thank you.
What a massive race we have seen. Please put your hands together for the ladies competing for the ultimate prize in the 4x100 meters women. We'll await the technical officials for the official results. So hold on, just in case there was any infringement. You know how technical relays are. You must pass the baton well. You must obey all the rules and regulations. So while we await those results, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on the men. The 4x100 meters men's final is one of the events that is gracing this closing ceremony of the Niger Delta Games Edo 2026. And if the athletes are ready, and our officials are ready, and the VIPs are ready, let us start from lane 8. In lane 8, Edo. Team Edo in lane 8. Come on, put it up for Edo. Osiada Ogene Kingston, Michael Oshorakbo, Paul Onagba, and of course, God's Will Chinedu Ikechukwu. In lane 7, Team Abia, Emmanuel Ihe Kaye Bayama, Chukwemeka Ndukwe, Eze Onyema, and Nwachukwu Onyedikaji. In lane 6, Team Cross River, Etienne Francis, Alexander Kingsley, Matthias Iwara, and Fogo John. Ladies and gentlemen, in lane 5 is Team Delta. Team Delta has Chibueze Osama, Peter Honoriode, Saturday God's Will, and Go On Gifts. Lane 4, Team Rivers, Marcos Victor, Chidebere Chigozie, Nime Gilpin, and William Sunday. Lane 3, Akwa Ibom, awaiting a body face, Mfaniso Item, Gift Bright, and Faith Mbody Them Bright. In lane 2, Team Imo, Emele David, Okpara Franklin, Ayo Praise, and DK Chichinchu. And last but not least, in lane 1, Team Bayelsa, Fire Perfect, Ikadoi Ivikemo, Efejeku Aison, and Techiri Godwin. Ladies and gentlemen, Edo State, Niger Delta, Nigeria. These are your teams and athletes for the 4x100 meters men's final right here in today's final day of Edo 2026 Niger Delta Games. Please fix your eyes on the tracks and let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah.
4 by 100 meter relay men final. Each athlete the team must maintain their lanes, and the betting must be exchanged within the takeover zones. The first leg is called the lead-off leg, and the last leg is known as the anchor legs. Each athlete runs 100 meters before passing over the baton. Hence, it is known as 4 by 100 meter relays. Over to the starter. Thank you.
On your mark. Set.
The start of the event for about 100 meter relay men final. Each athlete run 100 meters before handing over. Bayelsa is in lane 1, Imo in lane 2, Akwa Ibom in 3, Rivers in 4, Delta in 5, Cross River in 6, Abia in 7, the hosted Edo in lane 8. Who win the medals now? 3 medals on offer for the 8 teams running the final 4 by 100 meter relay men final. Remember, there were 9 teams that competed, 8 qualified. There are 9 teams competing in these games. Gold, or that the Delta to the lead, absolute lead, will get the official confirmation right now. Delta in the lead, absolute lead. And Cross River coming in. What a race. We'll give you the official result very shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a race. If the women made you stand up on your feet, I wonder what the men's race has made you do right now. I see in the VIP box some people running in there. All right, as usual, we see that Delta States crossed the line first, but as usual, we will wait for the official results. But people in Delta can start the celebrations because I'm not sure it's going to change. Are the athletes for the 4 by 400 meters women ready? Let's do this back to back. Ladies and gentlemen, we promise you a show. Dunamis Icon promise you a show. The athletes also are doing the same as well. Just before you settle down, we have another race for you. This one is going to be highly entertaining. Let's welcome in lane 8. All right, we start from lane 1. From lane 1, ladies and gentlemen, from River State, let's welcome Team Rivers. Madwenye Princess, Iwaleya Ihoma, Alvet Panija, and Ai Sekibo. Put your hands together for Team Rivers. In lane 2, Team Abia, Success Azuma, Precious Odionyefe, Success Kalu, and Comfort Kalu. 2 successes there. Let's see how they finish successfully. In lane 3, Team Ondo, Salami Onozare, Bamidele Olua Bomile, Iyanolua Aderemi, and Omokuajo Ola. In lane 4, they cross many rivers to get here. Please welcome Team Cross Rivers. Alice Effiong, Isogon Faith, Francis Okonawan, and Solomon Mata. In lane 5, Team Delta. Innocent Mary, Siviana Osai, Okereke Treasure, and Honor J. Rejoice. Lane 6, Team Akwaibo, Abasiubong Ukbodo, Orod Udo, Emerion Sunday and Jacinta Andrew. In lane 7, Team Imo. Emmanuel Kelechi, Ifechuku Esther, Ogoke Juan, and Ajuku Prudential. And last but not the least, well, we are hearing that only 7 teams entered for this race. And so the state of Edo did not enter for this. So 7 lanes will be filled. So fix your eyes on these ones. Rivers, Abia, Ondo, Cross River, Delta, Akwa Ibom, and Imo. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. Over now to the starters.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the 4x400 meter relay women final, here's the official result of the 4x100 meter relay women final. First, Delta State, the winning time 46.20 seconds. Second, Bayelsa State, 46.70 seconds. Third, Edo State, 46.77 seconds. Fourth, Akwa Ibom State, 47.81 seconds. Fifth, Ondo State, 48.88 seconds. Sixth, Abia State, 49.47 seconds. And seventh, Cross River State, 52.86 seconds. In that race, River State was disqualified for exchanging debating outside the box in accordance with the rules. I take you back to the track for 4x400 meter relay women final. On your mark. Stand up, stand up. Set! 4x400 meter relay women final. The leaders leg, the first leg, maintain their lane throughout the journey before heading over the betting. The athlete must maintain their lane throughout the journey before heading over the betting. And they will cover a distance of 400 meters. The second leg will maintain till the end of the first curve before cutting to the inner lane. This is a more technical race than the 4x100 meters. First leg now, the leader leg will call them their emotion now. Let's see. Right. Each man maintain their lane throughout the entire journey before handing over the betting. Right. Once a lead is established here and is sustained, it is winnable. But I can tell you it's still difficult right now.
It is difficult indeed. Akwa Ibom in the lead, followed by Delta. But it's still a long road to go. Right here in this 4x400 meters women's relay, the action goes. Akwa Ibom still in the lead.
The second leg must maintain their lane to the end of the first curve, and umpires are watching before cutting to the inner lane. Right. Then after, no maintenance of lane again. That is the rule. Right. Second leg are going, the third leg are standing by. Akwa Ibom in the lead now.
Elian Joseph of Akwa Ibom is in the lead, followed by Peter Ejiro. There's still a long way to go. They need to finish their own laps and hand over to the next. And so this is the second round, second lap. Delta is coming close. Peter Ejiro.
Peter Ejiro won the 100 and 200. Very strong in the sprint. Second leg. 4x4.
Well, it's Uganda Osai, I beg your pardon, who was the one coasting earlier.
Third leg now. Third leg now. The third leg now. Third leg. This is almost unassailable. Leadership was almost unassailable now. Leadership has been established. Let us see how they will sustain it to the end. 4x400 meter women relay final. The last event for women this game. This is the last event for the women in this championship. The last one.
The third leg's been run by Emily Sunday of Akwa Okereke Treasure of Delta, Iyano Lua Aderemi of Ondo State, but it's Akwa that keeps setting the pace. And Delta trying to play the catch-up right now. Team Akwa, finally, ladies and gentlemen, the final lap. Jacinta Andrew has the final lap, and she's not slowing down. Look at the pace that she takes, and she's hotly chased right now by Anoche Rejoice. Rejoice is trying to rejoice in her strength right now, but it's not yet time. She needs to beat. She needs to overtake Jacinta Andrew. In the meantime,
the race is still winnable. The race is still winnable by any of those two. I can tell you from experience, until they cross the line, you can never be too sure here. You can never be too. The anchor legs now. The anchor leg. Watch out, the anchor leg. The anchor leg.
This is it.
This is the race.
This is
this
it.
Is the decider, I tell you.
This is it.
This is the decider.
What a race.
This is the race.
What a race.
Who win the gold?
This is determination. Who gets the gold? Team Delta.
This is the man. What a race. What a race.
Wow.
Absolutely outstanding performances here. I think the women deserve a round of applause.
Please put your hands
Can
together.
we give them a round of applause?
What a final. Team Akwa were leading for most part of that race. But then came Team Delta to sneak that one away. Onoche Rejoice running the final lap. And we can comfortably say that Team Delta have nicked this one. But as usual, we have to wait for official confirmation. All right, so now we have the 4x400 meters women's final done and dusted. Earlier on, we gave you the results of the 4x100 meters. Once again, congratulations to Delta. Delta winning the women's final with a quartet of Chinoseo Dika, Peter Ejiro, Iyamo Vivian, and Faith Chukuma. 4x400 meters men, are you ready? Well, we need to give a shout out also to Team Bayelsa for clinching second in the 4x100 meters women as well. And Team Edo clinched third. For information purposes, the 4th to the 7th are Akwa Ibom, Ondo, Abia, and Cross Rivers. We're just done with the 4x400 meters women's final, where it looks very evidently clear that Team Delta have crossed the line first. But as usual, for those in Team Rivers who didn't know as well, we told you that the baton exchange for Rivers State was faulty. So Team Rivers was disqualified from the 4x100 meters women's final. So it is not yet Uhuru. We need to find out if they obeyed and stuck to all the rules and regulations. We recognize our distinguished guests while we're waiting for the 4x100 meters, 400 meters men to get ready. I saw a short while ago Olumide Oyedeji, a former captain of the D Tigers of Nigeria. You can take a bow, the cameras are looking. Thank you very much for being here with us. Olumide Oyedeji, I just feel sometimes I can still grow as tall as you, but it's too late. You have already passed us in that height matter. Maybe Isa Ichako Ikpoko can measure up to that because he's also a tall man. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the last race of the night. The last race for tonight in this closing ceremony. It's never been done before, where we have major races take place on the night of the closing ceremony. I remember in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. We had an afternoon finale, and of course, it was all just decorating Bayelsa State. Today, it looks like we already know the eventual winners of tonight.
Results?
All right, let's go. And so, the 4x400 meters men's final. Let's welcome, in lane 1, Team Abia. Bright Ifeanyi, Chidera Nwiche, Chidozie Nwugara, and John Odinakachi. Please put your hands together for them. This race promises to be exciting. Team Delta is in lane 2. Egbon Kingsley, Daniel Abednego, Daniel Ove, and Kennedy Eriorove. Lane 3, Team Ondo, Adeyemi Samuel, Owolami Timilei, Egbonu Pere, and Richard Adeyeye. Lane 4, Team Bayelsa, Fire Perfect, Messiah, Mekiniso, Efejuku Ason, and John Boo Goodluck. Lane 5, Team Rivers, Daniel Caleb, Solomon Josiah, Williams Biabu, and Marcus Victor. In lane 6, Team Edo, Destiny Ediaboya, Solomon Ekundaye Elogosa, Osiawe Salami Ahunsimere, and Mumuni Sani Muhammad. In lane 7, Team Akwa Ibom, Mfoniso Basi, Edidion Udotong, David Udo, and Faith Winnetien. And last but not the least, in lane 8, Team Imo, Chigozie Josephat, Agwinam Victor, Emmanuel Kelechi, and Daniel John. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 8 states, and of course, the athletes that will be representing their states in the final race for tonight. Sit back, relax, cheer the team, represent your states, and let's make sure we have some fun tonight. Thank you very much. Over now to the starters. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the beginning of the race, here's the official result of the 4x100 meter relay men final. First, Delta State, the winning time 40.55 seconds. Second, Bayelsa State, 41.12 seconds. Third, River State, 41.26 seconds. Okay. Fourth, Akwa Ibom, 41.46 seconds. Fifth, Cross River State, 41.75 seconds. Sixth, Edo State, 41.85 seconds. And seventh, Abia, 42.98 seconds. And eighth, Imo State, 48.35 seconds. Once again, Delta again won the 4x100 meter men relays with 40.55 seconds. Over to the starter for the last event this evening for the men and these games, 4x400 meter relay men final. In the 4x4, the lead-off leg, the first leg, maintain their lane throughout until they hand over the betting. The second leg maintained till the end of the first bend before cutting to the inland lane. Subsequently, there are no maintenance of lane thereafter. Thank you. Over to the starter now. Thank you.
Let's get ready. The starters are getting the athletes ready. Obviously, this is going to be a very powerful race. Some familiar names here that have competed in other events in this games as well are culminating now. And as always, it's 400 meters per athlete, so it means a lot. So you have the 400 meters runners. Over now to the starters.
On your mark! Four by 400 meter relay, and last event for this evening in progress. 7 of them, 8 of them. Abia is lane 1, Dada lane 2, Ondo is 3, Bayelsa lane 4, Rivers in 5, and the Homestead is lane 6, Akwa Ibom in 7, Imo in lane 8. For the leader line, the first leg, they must maintain their lane throughout the journey before they know the betting. The second leg will take over and maintain the end of the first leg before cutting to the inner lane. Leader leg, first leg, Edo, Delta. Remember, Delta, Edo, Rivers, leading now. Akwa Ibom in the lead. At this time, it is difficult to predict. Let's watch out now. First leg over, second leg now. The second leg was maintained till after 100 meters before cutting to the inner lane. First, second leg was maintained before cutting to the inner lane. From this age, strategy begin to be implemented. Each team has a game plan. Watch out now. At the second leg coming now. Thank you. After this, at this time, you don't maintain this again. Everybody running lane 1. Everybody running lane 1 now. Let's see how it goes now. The third leg are standing by to take over the game. It was not 400 meters before handing over. Move. Delta. Delta. This is Edo. Akwa Ibom. Delta in the corner for now. Edo. Akwa Ibom. Delta in that corner. Akwa Ibom. Edo in the lead. Delta. Akwa Ibom chasing. Delta following. It is the winner by any of the 3. Any of the 3 can still win this race. Any of the 3 can still win this race. Right. Let's watch out now. Third leg. We see how one leg. The other leg are standing by. The other leg are standing by. The third leg for Edo is third leg is Osego Salami. Delta in the lead. Delta is being handled by Daniel Ophir. Akwa Ibom following. The third leg for Akwa Ibom is David Uno. Now the last leg, the anchor leg now. Delta has established a lead, almost unassailable. This is very interesting. Very, very honest, almost unassailable. From what I know of them, it will hold tenacity to their positions. Delta has won the 4 by 100 meter men and women. We have not announced the result of the 4 by 4 women. And so we go to the last leg now. Who win the gold? The last event in these games. The last event in these games. The ultimate. The last one in this game. Delta maintaining the lead. We then sustain it. Akwa Ibom chasing. Akwa Ibom chasing. Delta. Edo. Delta. Edo. Delta. Edo. Delta. Edo. Right. Delta. Edo. Delta. Edo. Right. We'll get the official result very shortly. The photo finish is working perfectly. I think they all deserve a round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause. What a race. What an outstanding performance here. We announce the official result very shortly.
End of the races. And as you heard, the official results will be out soon. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and privilege at this point in time to welcome the chairman of the main organizing committee, Alabo Bomai, for his welcome address. He is the Executive Director of Finance and Admin, NDDC. Let's put our hands together for Alabo Iyai.
Wow! This is awesome. Very exciting. I wish this will not end. But as the saying goes, everything that has a beginning must have an end. Your Excellencies, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, ably represented by the DG of the National Sports Commission, my friend, Honorable Bukola Olapade, the Executive Governor of Edo State, our host, ably represented by the amiable, dynamic Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, the representative of the President of Nigerian Olympic Committee, our elder brother, Ogbe, the chairman of my commission, Barrister Chedu Ebie, chairman of the governing board of NDDC, the managing director of NDDC here present, Dr. Samuel Obuku, executive directors and members of board here present, staff and management of NDDC here present, sportsmen and women, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, the persons we have come to celebrate today, our great athletes of Niger Delta. Great athletes! I'm sure they're excited. They're still enjoying the euphoria of the championship. It is with great delight and mixed feelings that I address this distinguished audience tonight. As chairman of the main organizing committee, I stand before you filled with pride and gratitude. Over the past week, we have witnessed not only extraordinary athletic excellence, but also true spirit of unity, friendship, and fair play that defines the objectives of the Games. On behalf of the main organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt thanks to the athletes who gave us moments of inspiration To the organizers, Dunamis Icon, whose dedication made every event possible. And to our sponsors, Niger Delta Development Commission and their partners, including the international oil companies, for their support and contributions towards the successful games. To the governor and government and people of Edo State, these games would not have been a success without you. Sports remains a powerful force for peace and unity within our region. Records were broken, barriers were overcome, and new friendships emerged that will last for weeks, months, and decades, and sometimes forever. But above all of this, values of excellence, respect, and friendship have prevailed. It is not all about winning, but about the achievements of our goals and objectives. Ladies and gentlemen, as we bring this remarkable chapter to a close, let us carry the lessons and spirit of the games back to our communities and states. Thank you, safe travels, and may the spirit of the Niger Delta Games be with you and continue to shine brightly in our hearts until we meet next year. God bless the people of Niger Delta. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much for being here with us. You just heard from the chairman, the co-chairman of the main organizing committee of the Niger Delta Games, Alalibo Boma Iyayi there, thanking people with his, well, the remarks for today. He must be one of the most excited in terms of the organization of the games, but not sure about his team Rivers, who obviously are not in the first half of the table. But it's all about Niger Delta, and whatever we can produce from here, obviously, is going to be a collective win for all Niger Deltans. We just saw massive races, the 4x100 meters men's and women's, and the 4x400 meters men's and women's as well, where indeed it was a mix. Obviously, Delta States claiming honors, Akwa Ibom as well. You know, Delta looked like they took two of those medals there. Akwa Ibom and Delta sharing the other two. So it's the first of its kind, obviously, where we are seeing these events, the races, take place in a final of the closing ceremony of games. Right now, it's one of the feature presentations for the closing ceremony, that is. We're being graced by lots of dignitaries here representing the presidency, the National Sports Commission, of course the Edo State government, and lots more as well. So it is a closing ceremony that has all it takes to be talked about the world over. The Niger Delta is the center of Nigeria. It is the engine of Nigeria, if you permit me to put it that way. So let's go straight and enjoy this performance right here on stage. And we'll be right back to lead you into what else is happening tonight at the closing ceremony of Edo 2026.
Excellencies, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fusion of the Chinese culture with the culture here in the Niger Delta region of Nigeria. These ones are performing to identify with the exploits of the Niger Delta Games. You will recall that the Niger Delta Games are designed to fuse culture and sports to hasten the developmental process of this region. And these ones all the way from China have come to identify with us. We celebrate our guests, we celebrate our visitors. We celebrate this energetic performance that we are witnessing here at the Samuel Lokomodia Stadium here in Benin City. The second set.
There you see a demonstration. It looks more like some Shaolin demonstration. But when we talk about sports like this, we should be talking about fencing. That's a sport that is recognized in the Olympics and in the sporting world as well. I'm not sure when Nigeria will get into the fencing game, but we certainly are gradually getting into some other sports that are not too common in, of course, the country. By the way, Nigeria's probably most featured cyclist recently announced her retirement from the cycling sports. That's a topic for another day. But with 16 sports right here, I think that Dunamis Icon obviously have themselves a lot to contend with. And speaking with Tiaki Ikpoko the other time, it was that things will get better. Well, going back to the stage now to see what's going on as we continue with the program.
Very energetic performance by all of these performers entertaining us here tonight at Samuel Ogbemodia Stadium, the closing ceremony of the second Niger Delta Games, organized proudly so by Dunamis Icon Limited and sponsored passionately by the Niger Delta Development Commission, whom we really cannot thank enough.
As culture meets sports and sports meets culture, it's a fusion indeed. A display of talent, and all proudly Niger Delta.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once we are done with these, we still have the Emma dance. That is from the Delta extraction, Yoruba dance.
We welcome now Emma dancers.
Your Excellencies, you will see that the team leader, his size is what he uses to do his business. If he goes lean, he will be out of business. Make una look the man belly, now the belly be the walk where they body.
All right, here we have another performance after the sword performance that went on a short while ago. This time is Edo State, Benin Kingdom, giving us a semblance of what you see here on a daily. These are the Benin cultural troupe celebrating, and the man at the center looks more like a representative of the monarchy. Edo State operates a monarchy, and they certainly love it. That's why, you know, they call it the ancient city of Benin. And well, there are the downsides and upsides of having ancient cities. Some people are very, very comfortable being, you know, just staying in the old ways and things like that. But it is tradition, and tradition must be celebrated. And we're going to be seeing a lot of that tradition today. As you will see very shortly, tonight's closing ceremony is about celebrating the culture of the Niger Delta. And I'm very sure that the people of Akwa Ibom State, those of Osun State, those of River State have a lot to show us today. A lovely way to cap up 1 week of sporting excellence witnessed here in the ancient Benin Kingdom, Benin City now in Edo State. Still to come, we'll have speeches from representatives of the sponsors, the Niger Delta Development Commission. We'll also be having a remark from the president, represented here by the Director General of the National Sports Commission, Honorable Bukola Olokwade, and in the Dunamis icon, represented by Said Chako Ikopo, the lead visioner, the managing consultant of Dunamis icon, who envisioned this idea. And don't forget also here with us, the ambassadors of the Niger Delta Games, headed by the 1997 African Footballer of the Year, the man who hails from here, from Isoko Kingdom, right here in Delta State. I'm talking about Nosakare Victor Ikweba. So it's still a night. The night is young for us here. It's only just 7:04. I'm sure that we are going to have a lot to look forward to. So over now to this performance from the Benin Cultural Troupe, and let's savor it and enjoy ourselves. There you have it, the top brass of the NEDC, by the way. Of course, the Managing Director, Chief, of course, Samuel Oboku, and the Chairman himself, Chiedu, of course, Mr. Chiedu, who is also there as well. Let's back to the action. Let's enjoy ourselves the Niger Delta way.
Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's jam those beautiful hands together and appreciate that very wonderful display of the cultural heritage of the Niger Delta region fused together with that of China. The time has come.
All right, now the first set of performances are over. We're getting back to the speeches right now. And you heard the exciting performance from the cultural troupe from Benin. The Niger Delta Games is always an opportunity to showcase the Niger Delta and also wrap up what has been an exciting week. Just to let you know, 16 sports being competed for, a total of 567 medals on offer in this competition. 173 gold medals, 173 silver, and 221 bronze medals. And it's like that because the bronze medals obviously have, two recipients in some sports who had joint bronze medalists. Football, weightlifting, chess, athletics, wrestling, handball, taekwondo, basketball, volleyball, boxing, swimming, table tennis, Scrabble, powerlifting, being those 16 sports that a total of about 450 athletes have competed in. 2,450, by the way, 404 technical officials, 396 coaches, 108 accompanying state staff, 500 plus journalists, and 5,000 plus spectators, including VIPs. And so the ceremonial flags being carried forward as always. Like we did say in the opening ceremony, well, it was 12 we were celebrating that were hoisted there. The 9 Niger Delta states, plus the flag of the NDDC, and also, of course, the flag of Nigeria and that of Dunamis Icon. Now we are having a whole lot more, it seems. We'll look at them and let you know which ones have been added. Well, the NDDC is in the mix there. We're also seeing, of course, Delta State, Dunamis Icon, and the Niger Delta Games as well. So a mix of different flags there are being paraded. Make no mistake, one of the most pivotal points of this closing ceremony will be the handover to the next state. Every state waiting with bated breath. Which state would host next? I remember the last edition in the closing ceremony, Ondo State was taking a claim for them to be the next host. But today, it is Edo State that have hosted us to 1 week of excitement. So we are waiting again. The next states that will host this, I don't know. We can phantom a guest. Very soon I'll bring on one of my colleagues here so that we can even guess and analyze what, guess the next state and analyze what Edo State have done if they have given us great reception. Well, what you're witnessing now is the ceremonial match past. The athletes, well, you know what happens. On the first day, everyone is filled with anticipation. I'm going to win 10 gold medals. I will win 20, 30. So there's a lot of excitement in the air. And then this is, the last day. Reality has dawned. Not everyone has achieved the dream that they set out to achieve. But it still doesn't stop them from, of course, being with smiles. Yes, they will be with smiles because the food has been great. Hospitality has been great. Dunamis Icon has done everything plus 100 more to ensure that the athletes are well taken care of. There cannot be any complaint. I mean, even though I say so myself, and that's, of course, River State. River State, indeed, Delta State, indeed, are the ones with the light blue celebrating. Now, the difference between all of this is that everyone now they're all mixed. All right, so it's the match of unity now. The match of unity. You don't need to stay with your state. We see that athletes from Delta are matching with those or dancing rather with those from Cross River. So it's a match of a dance of excitement and unity, which is great to see, very great to see. There the Edo Oloris, as they are, dancing, and with some men behind who look symbolically like, the king's servants, escorting the king's wives, Bini and its ancestry and the stories, no doubt. Ondo States in yellow, of course, they wouldn't be that excited. I mean, the administrators wouldn't be that excited that they didn't make it to the top half of the table, but just try and get a medal. Just try and be on the medals table. It's going to be tough, and I think it'll be unheard of if you're not on the medals table. At least you should be able to win something in any of the sports. And if that doesn't happen, there has to be some soul searching. I saw, of course, the Imo State Sports Commissioner reflecting on the building process. And I think, that's how it is. If you don't finish tops, it's a rebuilding process. If you're on top, it's the reward of the rebuilding process. Whatever it is, we're one Niger Delta. We're just looking at how, indeed, the Niger Delta can get better in terms of sports, no doubt. Congratulations to all the winners, though. Congratulations to all of them. Those who have won medals in their respective sports. Hearty congratulations, obviously, will go to Edo State. They are warming up to receive the ultimate prize and the ultimate prize money as well. Last year, a huge sum was announced for Bayelsa State, and I'm sure they've since been paid. This time, of course, Edo State will just wait to see how much is being promised them. All right, this last set of individuals look like the Niger Delta Games officials. Oh, the NDDC. The NDDC came out in their numbers to ensure they had their own match pass. That's interesting. These are the guys. Some of my guys go say, Anna, the guys really run our oil money with this. Anyway, it's fun to see that they left their offices and came out here to, of course, have fun and join in the fun of the athletes. All right, so the major feature is still expected, the announcement of the ultimate prize and the winners of the 2026 Niger Delta Games. It's been a long journey, no doubt. We have seen revelations as well. We've seen one of the youngest winners for the tournament, the competition. Arguably, it has to be Hepzibah Okon of Akwa Ibom State, the 13-year-old that won the 800 meters gold. That is massive, no doubt. At 13, winning the 800 meters gold, it can only get better for her. Her father is incidentally her coach. His name is Philippides. Obviously, he took that name, of course, from the great Philippides. He says he's been coaching for a long time and has just been waiting for his child to grow. Started training her from when she was a kid. Interestingly, well, she's still a kid, by the way. Interestingly, this same Hepzibah was in the last 800 meters. She took last place. She finished last in the last tournament. But now that it's been, cut down to under 20 athletes, I think that's made her more comfortable. And there's been a lot of work done as well. 1 year after, she is a champion. And that's the story of the Niger Delta Games. It's a story of life as well. Never give up. If you're beaten, just see how you can work and strive to go harder. And before you know it, you will be the one being celebrated. But being celebrated is not the issue. You need to be able to maintain it, keep working so you can get more celebrations as well. All right, so it's all about celebrations here. And the closing ceremony. And so we will be hearing from another special dignitary. right here at the Niger Delta Games. This promised to be a very brief ceremony, and it's coming to that. Coming on stage is the one and only, I see, Olumide Oyedeji, the former D Tigers captain, the captain of the Nigerian basketball team. And he's coming to the stage, Olumide Oyedeji, and he's being joined by other ambassadors like Victor Ikweba, Mary Onyali as well, the quarter-mile queen. And just check out how Olumide Oyedeji towers above all the others as well. Those are all Olympians on stage. Catherine Okuta, who has since transitioned from being the coach and an athlete in judo, now she is a director of coaching at the Akwa Ibom State Ministry of Sport. So those are Olympians on stage. That's an exclusive list. There's a club of people. Look at them. Victor Ikweba, Austin Aguivo, and all of them, all Olympians. They're all there. And so let's go to Olumide Oyedeji, who speaks on behalf of all the Olympians on stage right here in this
Director
ceremony.
General, National Sports Commission, the Executive Governor, and every single one out here. And I also want to say good evening, my great Olympians. And I want to say good evening to the great athletes who are here this evening. I want to say they give yourself a round of applause. Because they said there's nothing about us without us. Nothing about these NDDC games without you sport, without you athletes. Give yourself a round of applause, please. I want to say a very, very big thank you on behalf of Nigerian Olympian Association, on behalf of the Nigerian great athlete, to say a big thank you to NDDC for grooming the champion, for bringing the champion, for putting smiles, a priceless smiles on these young boys and girls' faces this evening, for continuing to build the future, building the generation. I want to say a big thank you, National Sports Commission, led by DJ Bukola Olopade, and every single one of them from the state, Bayelsa, all the chairmen, commissioner, everyone here tonight. I want to say a big thank you. I know we have a future Olympians here. We have a future stars here. We have a people out here. I want you to believe you are limitless. Continue pushing, continue pushing, continue get there. You will get there. Great job, everybody. Thank you. All the best.
I want to give 3 bozas to all of you. Boza! 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 Go be better Olympians than we were. We want all the Olympic medals to come from each and every one of you starting from today. All the best, though.
I also want to say a very good thank you to Dunamis putting this one together. Please let's give them a round of applause, please. And thank you. I thank you. See you guys in LA 2028. Let's go get it.
Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we shall be taking, please put your hands together for these wonderful athletes that made Nigeria great. Now, I want to bring up the first Vice President of the National Olympic Committee, Chief Evangelist Solomon Agba. Put your hands together. Ubulubu, Igwe of Sports.
Wow. What a fusion of sports and culture. Your Excellency, the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and Commander-in-Chief, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented by the Director General, National Sports Commission, Honorable Olopade Bukola. Your Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, represented by the Deputy Governor, Honorable Dennis Idahosa. The Chairman of the Board of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Mr. Chiedu Ebie, and the Managing Director of the Niger Delta Development Commission. I stand on all the existing protocols On behalf of the Nigerian Olympic Committee, I recognize the hard work of Dunamis Icon. I also want to use this opportunity to thank the Niger Delta Development Commission for making it possible that young men and women from the Niger Delta states will gather in a place year after year to showcase their talents. I want to borrow from the words of the DG last night when he affirmed that 70% of all the athletes representing this country are from the Niger Delta states. Therefore, what NDDC have done is to make sure that the next generation of athletes after these ones continue to come from the Niger Delta states. Having said that, I will encourage the NDDC not to leave these athletes alone. After discovering them, something must be done to keep them in a place where they can groom their talents to the next level and become Olympic winners and Commonwealth winners and African winners. Having said that, I enjoin our athletes to ensure that they remain clean, stay away from drugs, stay away from age sheets, because you are not helping yourself if you change your ages. Stay away from age sheet and drugs, because drugs can cut short your talent. You know, when God gave you the talent, you were not there. He decided on his own to give you talent, the talent of sports or music. So please stay away from drugs. It is the intention of the Nigerian Olympic Committee to take athletes from this country outside who are clean. Because clean athletes is what the world is craving for today. And I hope you will listen to my advice. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Chief Solomon Ogba. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. May I now bring up Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have a medal presentation with this. Chief Solomon Ogba, please. He is to present the medals to the winners of the 4x400 men's final, 4x400 relay finals. The first place is Akwa Ibom State.
All right, it's now time for the award of medals for the finalists in the races that were decided today. We have a lineup of VIPs. Team Akwa Ibom with very, very young athletes. They're reputed to have the youngest squad, the youngest team right here in the Niger Delta Games.
And the first position, Akwa Ibom.
So, of course, starts with the 4x400 meters. 4x400 meters final. Akwa Ibom winning gold. Bielsa in silver. And indeed, Team Delta winning bronze.
Presenting the medal as the first vice president of the Nigerian Olympic Committee, Chief Solomon Oba, Igwe Sports.
Presenting will be Chief Solomon Ogba.
So, third place.
He made it past the chairman of the Delta State Sports Commission and president of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria. Now, indeed, chairman of the NOC Africa Zone. Bielsa State in bronze. Chief Solomon Ogba done with his duties. Bronze medal, silver medal going to Delta State. Egbon Destiny, Daniel Abednego, Daniel Ove, and Kennedy Oyerove. There's a 4x400 meters men's final. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the 4x400 meters men's final. The quartet of Mfoniso Basi, Iridion Udotong, David Udo, and Faithwin Essien who win the gold medal for the 4x400 meters men's final. The land of promise for a team that finished in 6th position last year. Team Akwa Ibom's leap on the medals table is quite impressive. All right, we'll be having some more presentations in time to come, but that's it for the 4x400 meters men's final award presentations. Coming up next to speak is the Director General of the National Sports Commission, representing the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's welcome Bukola Olokbade.
Area. Una know the answer me. Area. Worry not there again. Because worry always a carry first. So all Niger Delta make an answer together. Area. Area. Thank you very much. You know, when I landed at the airport yesterday, I said, Bender State, I don't come back home. For a few of you who don't know, I'm a big worry boy. Up Osi College, up to Rofa Primary School, Okere Road, Nassau. For us at the National Sports Commission, sport is not just about podium placement, or for a better word, winning. I know my special assistant on strategy will be watching closely because he wants me to read to you people. I hardly do not like to read. But sport is about passion sharing. It is about social engagement. It is about economic empowerment. It is about the spread of a feel-good factor. Are we all feeling good tonight? Niger Delta, are we all feeling good tonight? Akwa Ibom, Abasimbog, Ejije, Idioko, waiting, I'm gonna answer now. Edo, when you wear that red, now fight to finish. Yes or no? I sat down in the VVIP watching Agbasa, Ishan Juju somersaulting. I can't remember my days for worry. I said the spirit of the Niger Delta is permeating the air, and we're having a good time tonight. I want to thank Dunamis for bringing sports and fusing it together with our culture. At the NSC, we have said we must ensure that sport is spread all over the country. But the NDDC, through the chairman and the MD, are doing an amazing job. I know I've made one mistake, and that is protocol. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Right Honorable Idahosa, all other protocols duly observed. The father of the nation, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has shown in the past few years his commitment and determination to use sport as a tool of empowerment and youth engagement. The most important demography in our country, and by far anywhere else in the world, are the youths. And we see today a lot of them from the Niger Delta. A few weeks ago, he tweeted the performance of the NSC. In the last calendar year, this was a big deal for the sporting community, as it goes to show that for the first time in the history of this country, sport is put in its rightful position. What does that mean to the Niger Delta Games? It simply means that what Dunamis and NDDC are doing alongside the governors of the Niger Delta states is to infuse and in sync what Mr. President has envisioned and what is executing through the NSC, alongside a progressive sporting culture that will continue to raise the pool of talent for Nigeria. I want to especially thank Governor Okwebolo, who is represented today by my friend and brother, the Deputy Governor. All other state governors must and should emulate what the host state is doing. Hosting this kind of event gives a lot. It gives visibility to your state. It creates wealth for the indigent. It puts money in the pockets of the corporate. Above it all, it improves your facilities. And that is why we are calling on other governors to please join hands with the NDDC to ensure that this event becomes a sustainable event in the calendar of sports in Nigeria. I humbly want to thank my friend Malik of Dunamis for this amazing initiative. If I leave this podium today or tonight, young men and women from Niger Delta, if I leave this podium without mentioning the fact that these games will go as the cleanest ever organized by anyone in this country. Clap for yourselves. When I want to talk about pidgin English, these games now the cleanness where we don't see for this country. Because I know say the people who compete here, now they are real age. The people who compete here, they don't use drugs. Yes or no? It is because of, you can't tell me time off, calm down. It is because of that I want to sing before I come out here. As a worry boy, If you sabi this song, when you sing with me, oh, Niger Delta, no tension. We are winning by the grace of God. Area, 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 oh. Sawo, sawo, sawa, sawa. Up Niger Delta.
All right, so that is the Warri boy, or Zogula is what they call him. Honorable Bukola Olokpade. Spent no time to talk about how he is a Niger Delta boy. He actually hails from Ogun State. It'll be interesting to learn his story of how he spent time in Warri Delta State. But we are in Edo State right now, and Edo State are certainly the likely champions of this event. And so that is one moment to look forward to, the official announcement of the results and the medals table. So that is usually a highlight. Another highlight obviously will be the fireworks that will go on tonight. And we also need to talk. All right, so Honorable Bukola Olokpade will take the second set of medals presentations. The second set of medals will be for the 4x400 meters women's final, where River State clinched third place. Well, Honorable Bukola Olokpade, the DG, he looks so excited.
Now, silver medal,
Akwa Ibom State in silver medal, second position. They were leading for most of that event until overtaken by Delta. And I'm sure that Jacinta Andrew will be wondering what went wrong at the finishing, 100 meters. Well, the 4x400 meters, it's a lot longer than the 4x100. Each athlete needs to run 400 meters, so it's not an easy feat. So congratulations to Delta State winning the 4x400 meters women, increasing their medals tally as well. And indeed, Innocent Mary, Siviana Osai, Okereke Treasure, and Onoche rejoice. Indeed, doing their state proud. Lots of smiles there, and you know what happens? The ladies or the athletes on the highest podium usually get eyed by the other ones on the other podiums as well. But hey, it is what it is.
Thank you, DGNSE.
Congratulations to Delta State, Akwa Ibom, and indeed Edo State as well. Clinching first, second, and third. Well, Rivers also there in the mix as well. All right, so this is what we're going to be seeing. Talk, medal presentation, cultural performance is a mix of all of that. It's now time to hear from the Managing Director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, the official sponsors of the Niger Delta Games, Chief Samuel Ogboku, who steps on the podium now to make his address.
Great Niger Delta youth. I am very, very excited to be part of this event. But before I go further to say anything, let me recognize the Executive Governor of Edo State, ably represented by his deputy, Honorable Dennis
Idaosa, the chairman of the governing board of the NDDC, Chiedu Ebie, the EDs of NDDC, members of the governing board of NDDC, the Director General of the National Sports Commission, members of the Edo State Executive Council, staff of NDDC, athletes of the Niger Delta game, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a closing ceremony. We are not only celebrating victories, medals, we are also celebrating the resilience, the character, and the discipline of the people of the Niger Delta. Because it is good to bring forth to the notice of the public that all through this event, the athletes were well behaved. The athletes displayed good character and proved that they are worthy Niger Deltans. They have proven to be good ambassadors of their various states, coming together to represent their various states. Some of you must have lost out in the process of competition, but just bear in mind that success is not only the medal you receive. You are also assessed by your conduct and your character. And be rest assured that most of you haven't displayed the best of your character. Know that society is watching and society is also going to reward you. Everybody must not come out to be the winner. Last year, this competition, some of the states who performed poorly, from the records I can see that they did better. That is to say that for the fact that you are not the best today, there is opportunity for improvement. So challenge yourself and know that next time when you're coming, you have the opportunity to improve. But the most important thing, you found yourself on a world stage to display your ingenuity, to display your skill for the world to see what you're made of. From this event, future Olympians are going to come out of this event. From this event, we are going to have National Sports Festival gold medalists. From this event, we are going to have African Games gold medalists. You have the opportunity to prepare for future events because this is not the only event. This event has only given you the opportunity to showcase yourself and to groom yourself for the world to see who you are. Take advantage of it. As you go back, do not go back and relax. Continue training. Continue practicing. In those areas where you have weaknesses, continue to strengthen those areas so that subsequently you're going to shock everybody. In this competition, just like we are watching, when the athletes for the 4x400 meters came out, female, we are told that one of the athletes is African champion competing in this competition. While everybody was expecting that that champion was going to win the final lap, while she was on her way to getting gold medal, another athlete overtook her and that athlete came up the winner. That is to say, do not be intimidated by any name. do not be intimidated by any personality. Know that wherever you are, you can represent yourself and be the best. You are not only representing your state here, you have also represented yourself. And you are definitely going to be rewarded. In closing, this competition is just a testament to show the commitment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in sports development and also stakeholders engagement, because NDDC is not only intervening in infrastructural development, we are also intervening in sports development. We have been directed to intervene in sport development by Mr. President to ensure that we engage these youths. Without this competition, some of you probably would have been involved in some other social vices. But this competition has given you hope that you have a future outside any other thing. This competition has given you hope that if even you're not skilled in other areas, you can grow yourself and groom yourself in sports. That is the essence of this competition. Let us take advantage of it. I want to thank the governors for giving us all the support, the state government for releasing the athletes, for trusting us that they will be safe. I want to thank Edo State government for ensuring that they provided this wonderful facility to ensure that this competition was successful. Let me finally tell all of us that this competition has come to stay and it will continuously provide more winners. Thank you very much and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you very much, MD CEO NDDC, as the MD steps down to hand over the medals to the winners of the 4x100 men's final. Let's make welcome in third place position, River State. And in second place,
now the medal presentation for the 4x100 meters men's final. Bronze medalist Delta State coming forward to receive their medal. One of the finals witnessed today in this closing ceremony. Rivers indeed step up. Marcus Victor, Chidebere Chigozie, Nime Gilpin, and William Stanley will first take their medals, and they will be decorated by Chief Samuel Ogboku. So River State obviously finishing in third place, Bayelsa in second, Delta taking the 4x100 meters men's final. Marcus Victor, Chidebere Chigozie, Nime Gilpin, and William Sunday. Samuel Ogboku there was talking about appreciating the government. As it is at the moment, governments in different states are the sole major sponsors of sports, which is a far cry from what we see in other sites. But what can we say? We appreciate governments for always investing money in the development. And we hope that, money invested in sports can be increased. I mean, over the years, we have seen some sponsors, precisely government this time, think about sports as leisure instead of business. They thought about it as empowerment. Sometimes they use it as political tools, especially for the football clubs. You do see whether when governments sponsor the football clubs, they obviously do use it for political empowerment as well. But all that should change. The Niger Delta Games is saying, let's invest more. Let us groom these athletes. There's always a ripple effect when you do have athletes who are successful in sports. And then, at the end of the day, they, it trickles down to their families as well. But on the whole, we recognize and appreciate these state governments, and we hope other corporate bodies in these states and in Nigeria can come around and invest more in sports development. So by that, significantly, I would beg to recognize the governor of Cross River State, Governor Basio too, and of course the governor of River State, Governor Similaye Fubara, of Imo State, His Excellency Hope Uzodinma, of Ondo State, Governor Lucky Ayedetiwa, for Abia, His Excellency Alex Oti, for Delta, His Excellency Sheriff Owovi, and of course the host excellency who is here as well, talking about Governor Monday Okpebolo, not forgetting Bayelsa Governor Doyediri, and that of Akwa Ibom as well.
The greatest of the greatest Niger Delta athletes, Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on this occasion ably represented by the DG, National Sports Commission, Honorable Bukola Olopade. I'm here to represent my principal, the Executive Governor of our dear state, distinguished Senator Monday Okpebolo, the Akpako Miza, the Akpako Rescue, the man that have come to transform Edo State. Distinguished guests, esteemed athletes, officials, participants of the Niger Delta Game tagged Edo 2026. It is my great honor on behalf of the people of Edo State and Edo State government to deliver these closing remarks at this spectacular celebration of talent, unity, and excellence. Over the past week, the Niger Delta Game have showcased incredible athletic ability, passion, resilience, and sportsmanship. Beyond the medal and records, those games have embedded the trust, the true spirit of unity and progress that defines the Niger Delta region. With the array of gifted athletes, dedicated officials, committed organizers, and the supportive fans gathered here, I boldly reaffirm that sport remains one of the most powerful unifying force in our society. It curbs social vices and violence by channeling youthful energy into positive and productive pursuits. It creates economic opportunities, foster entrepreneurship, and open pathway for growth and development. To our young athletes, you have demonstrated not only talent, but discipline, teamwork, and integrity. Carrying this value forward, let the lessons of fair play, perseverance, and collaboration learned here propel you to a greater height. May you continue to inspire your communities, serve as a shining example of your dedication and hard work can achieve. Together, let us harness the power of sports to build a stronger and a brighter Nigeria. To the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, our partners and organizers, thank you for your vision, dedication, and tireless effort in making this game a resounding success. To our athletes, congratulations on your remarkable achievements. May this experience serve as a stepping stone to even a greater accomplishment at national and international level. This administration under distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo remains steadfast in its commitment to take sport to the grassroots, discovering and nurturing future world-class athletes, and positioning Nigeria prominently on a global sporting stage. As we part ways, let us remember, sport unites, sport inspires, and sport transforms. Let us continue to champion its power in our homes, communities, and across our nation. Thank you for giving us a memorable week of world-class sporting excellence. Thank you for embracing our rich culture and experiencing the warm hospitality of our people. We wish you all safe journey back to your various destinations. May God bless Edo State. May God bless the Niger Delta region. And may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Let's jam those beautiful hands together once more and appreciate His Excellency the Governor of Edo
State. The Deputy Governor of Edo State, represented by the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Monday John Onyeme, who will also decorate athletes. This time is the 4x100 meters women's final. And so the Deputy Governor there representing the Executive Governor of Edo State, Sir Monday Okpebholo there. And of course, I'm sure he will be the most delighted when the official medals table is announced and the presentation is made. That will be the climax of this whole event. So far, we have witnessed some cultural presentations. We've had speeches from the DG of the National Sports Commission. We have also heard from the NDDC MD. We have also indeed now heard from the representative of the hosts, the chief host, Sir Monday Okpebholo, of course represented by the Deputy Governor as well. The leaders in the opening remarks was the co-chairman of the Games. Delta came into this evening with 34 gold, 26 silver and 31 bronze. Bayelsa had 23 gold, 20 silver and 23 bronze medals. While Akwa Ibom came in with 15 gold medals, 15 bronze and 22 bronze medals. Ladies and gentlemen,
the NDDC. I can see the chairman.
Let's go to the stage now as we prepare for the official announcement of the winners of the Niger Delta Games 2026. Over now to the stage.
Now, let me welcome the Managing Director, CEO of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Chief Samuel Obuku, PhD, to announce the winner.
Your Excellency, standing on the well-established protocol, just a recap. Last year, this event took place in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. And I was also privileged to declare the winner, where Bayelsa State was declared the winner of the event. And I could see from the records of this competition in Edo 2026 that other states who did not perform very well went back home
prepared and came back for this competition. I believe the maiden event, some other states thought it was a joke. But now, I believe everybody have come to understand that this event have come to stay. So the competition is now very, very competitive. Starting from the last, we have Imo State with 5 gold medals, 18 silver, 8 silver, 18 bronze, with a total tally of 31 medals. Followed by Ondo State with 7 gold medals, 13 silver, 14 bronze, with a total medal tally of 34. The next is Cross River State with 9 gold medals, 7 silver, 22 bronze, with a total medal tally of 38. The sixth, River State, with 6 gold medals, 16 silver, 24 bronze, with a total medal tally of 46. Abia State, 9 gold medals, 20 silver, 17 bronze, with a total medal tally of 45. Sorry, River State is 8 gold medals. Akwa Ibom, 16 gold medal, 17 silver, 22 bronze, with a total medal tally of 55. The first runner-up, the second runner-up, Bielsa, with 25 gold medals, 24 silver, 26 bronze medal, with a total medal tally of 79. The first runner-up, Delta State, with 39 gold medal, 29 bronze, 29 silver, 34 bronze medal, with a total medal tally of 102. And the winner, are you the winner? Who is the winner? Who is the winner? Well, I think since you have claimed the winner, I want to declare the winner of this competition. The winner has 52 gold medals, 34 silver, 25 bronze, with a total medal tally of 111. And that goes to Edo State. Congratulations, Edo State. Congratulations for hosting and winning. Thank you.
Yes, the MD is proceeding down to first receive the trophy from the team captain. Edo, please stay aside first. Edo, stay aside first.
Champions of the Niger Delta Games 2026. The heartbeat of the nation have won it. Massive. Over 100 medals. And you could say that is something that the state will be very excited about there. They snatched the trophy away from the MD of the NDDC. He has no business there anymore. He needs to leave there because that place is going to be a frenzy right now. It's all excitement for Edo State, hosting and winning. The integrity unit did their job very well and have certified that Edo State are bona fide winners. There you have the chairman of the Sports Commission. He's so excited. Obviously, that's a win for him. That's a win for his commission, Nebulele. And it's a win for the people of Edo State, who interestingly are not out in their numbers to, witness this. But hey, well, I think the people in Edo State actually know there's something going on here. Are they really sports savvy? I think so, because Edo State has produced a lot of sports icons. One of them, Austin Eguavoin, is right here in the stadium as well. There you go. Let's see those fireworks now. Let's see the fireworks. Interesting fireworks signifying the end of the Niger Delta Game 2026. I think the next announcement would be who hosts next, which states will collect the flag, and we would wait to find that out here. All right, it looks like we're going to find out. That's the next thing we'll find out. So congratulations to Edo State. Oba Dokpe Atokpe is
the second edition of the Niger Delta Games.
All right, so it's time to find out the next host. Let's go back to the stage.
With your kind permission, and on behalf of the organizers, I would like to formally declare the second edition of the Niger Delta Games closed. Thank you to all the athletes. Thank you to all the viewers nationwide. And thank you, Mr. President, for giving us this opportunity to develop sports talent in the Niger Delta. See you next year somewhere in the Niger Delta region. God bless you all. I've done that.
Thank you. Please, a group photograph.
Interestingly,
yes, the winners.
We are not going to find out the next host of the competition until a time in future. So now, who hosts Niger Delta Games 2027? For now, we do not know, but we take home the memories, the excitement, the smiles, the tears, and indeed all the excitement that have come on from being here for 7 days to, of course, report these games. Personally, Mighty George, I am excited to be here. On behalf of everyone, the production crew, we say thank you very much for being here. Good night. Congratulations to Edo State. Oba Tokpe. See you next year.
Edo don't win the 20 million where governor promised. But Delta will still take 10 million, go home. That's our own gain. I can say they go give us. We'll collect them before we go tomorrow morning. Harrison!